All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is your host, Ray Hansen, with Pool Action TV, and we are here live at the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resorts, and this is the WPBA Masters. This is a one-loss side match, an elimination round, and a couple of great players, Emily Duddy from the NYC area, and Kyoko Sone from Japan. Randy helping out with the tournament there. Randy Fisher giving a little guidance to Kyoko, letting her know that the shot clock operator is here in the arena. Our scorecard man running a little behind here. As soon as he gets the cards in place for the fans, we will be rolling forward here. This is a race to 9. Alternate the breaks. Players are racking their own using the AccuRack from Outsville, the Chris Renfro company.
Our new match on table 4 concludes.
Numerous great products from Outsville. You can check those out at outsville.com. Pick you up a WPBA rack or many other products that Chris handles. He has a wonderful chalk, the Great White Chalk. Also, he has tips, and I recommend checking those out from Chris Renfro and the Outsville bunch. That's the rack, and 2 ball goes in the back of the rack. The 9 will not count in the bottom 2 pockets. It does count in the top 4, though. 3-foul rule is in effect. Jump cues are allowed. We are playing the 3-point rule as well. And how that works is it's to eliminate soft breaking is the idea, and it's been very effective, used with the U.S. Open, the men's U.S. Open tournament. It's actually an open tournament. All ladies can play in that as well. But how it works is you get 1 point for any ball pocketed, and you get 1 point for any ball passing the head string. So your total points, each rack, each break must equal 3. As long as they equal 3, it's a good break. Points equal 2 or 1, it will be a loss of turn. It's not ball and hand foul. Here we go. Rack number 1. Kyoko gets the wing ball. 6 ball went right in the pocket, and she will have an opening shot on the 1-9 combo. As you can see, it's not straight in, but it's one you almost have to go for. Now, I did not notice the points situation on that break. That is up to the players to keep track of that for each other. I noticed only 1 ball above the head string and 1 ball went in, so I guess another ball must have passed through the head string area and came back around. All right, Kyoko opens up with a 1-9 combination, and she leads 1-0 now.
We can quickly introduce our players on table number 4. We have a dandy for you, folks. a 13-time Canadian champ, currently ranked number 3.
All right, here we go, rack number 2.
The bombshell, Brittany Bryant. And her opponent, the 2017 WPBA Masters champion, comes in as the number 1 ranked
Emily will have
WPBA player. Give it up for Lena Shorsvik.
She's got a full view of the 2-ball here, but no pocket for it really. We're going to see a safety, I do believe. She'll roll the cue ball up behind the 7. All right, Kyoko is off to the races. She does have a tough transition here. The 4-ball is over on the right side rail. Ooh, and she missed the 2. Okay, she did a good job getting back for the 4-ball, but you've got to pocket the 2 first. And Emily Duddy may have a rail first on this 2-ball, but this is going to get her jammed up in the 8. So we'll see how Emily deals with this one. Okay, great shot, but it shot out from behind that 8-ball, and she came around. Maybe a bank shot on a 4-ball, possibly, but she's got a great safety here chance as well. She could just trim off the top side of the 4-ball and send the cue up towards the 8 and 7. And she came out pretty good. Well, it's a nice hit from Kyoko, but she's left Emily a nice opportunity here. Emily Duddy living in New York City. New York, New York. Emily Duddy, nicknamed the Billiard Bombshell. She was a 2010 Rookie of the Year here on the WPBA. 2009 BCA Nationals Team Champion. Played on that team, represented the USA in 5 World Championships. And she starred in the only major network pool reality show, The Hustlers. Sponsored by Gary Borge Dental, Kamui, and Amsterdam Billiard Club. It's Emily Duddy. She's currently ranked 13th on the WPBA. And this 9-ball to tie it up. And she does it. 1-1. We've got action. Each player winning their break. Now Kyoko Sone with rack number 3 coming up. right, rack number 3. Here we go.
Ray stepped away from the booth for a minute, so I'm jumping back in. Kyoko Sone is at the table. She has a possible bank on the 3-ball cross-side. Or possible safety. I think she's going for the bank. Yes, sir. Well, she had good shape for the 4, which is why I believe she was going to. She might be able to see the bottom edge of that 3-ball. I think she can. And she'll just feather it. Try to get underneath the 5. Just like that. I think she might be able to see the right edge of the ball also. Now she's got to make sure she doesn't scratch in the side here. Very nice. Very nice. Yep, she looks like she can see enough. She might be able to see enough to make it. We'll see. Tough shot. Oh boy, she hit it nice. Oh, I thought she made it. Wow. Yeah, I think she got away with the miss. Let's take a look. As soon as Kyoko gets out of the way. Oh, I think she can see it. Yeah, she can see the whole ball. I think that she's going to have to contact the 5. I might pocket this with inside English. And she must have enough where she thinks she can draw it out. Oh yeah, she's got plenty of room to draw it up to. Oh no, 5 did get in the game. All right, Ray rejoins me in the booth.
Hey, Mary. Yeah. Hey, thanks for covering there. Stepped away for a moment on an urgent call. and still 1-1. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is rack
A
number
lot of
3.
safety so far.
Gotcha. Well, it looks like Kyoko has gotten an opening now, though. Tough shot here, though.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is a great opportunity for Emily to
Yeah.
get
You know-
good shape on the 5.
We talked about that many times already, trying to baby those balls and, trying to roll it in, and you, instead of just, go ahead and let your stroke out, put that ball in the pocket, and go ahead and go forward. Maybe even if you got to go 2 rails out of the top corner, whatever you got to do, but, don't baby that thing in because it's going to, your aim has to be so much more accurate
Yeah.
that it's unbelievable.
Exactly.
So better to go ahead and let your stroke out and just put it in the pocket.
I agree. I should go 2 rails and come up under the 7, or just go 1 rail across and out.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah, she went 2 rails, just not the way we thought.
Yeah, well, that's okay. You
Yeah.
have options.
Yeah, and she did it well.
Yep. So now she'll just cinch this, maybe bring it back just a hair and shoot the 6 in the lower right-hand corner.
Yeah, I think she's going to go forward and shoot the 6 in the side, and
so?
yeah,
Okay.
just because she lined it up that way.
Oh, okay. I did not see that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, this is even better then.
Yeah, I cheated. I watched her line it up. Sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Yeah, and she's got a great opportunity here to take the lead.
Yeah, she'll just bring it back just a little bit.
It's a good shot. Emily's game is really improving.
I was just going to say that.
Yeah, every time I see her play, it seems like she must really be working hard on her game. All right, nice job, and holds the cue for the 8 in the bottom right corner pocket.
Yeah, the only other time I've really seen Emily play was when I went up to New York City to play in the Women's World 10 Ball. And that was the first time that I saw her play. And I agree, her game has really skyrocketed since that point. I do know that she is pretty good friends, tight with Jennifer Beretta, who is a very accomplished player.
Yes, she is. Part owner of Skyline Billiards also.
That's right. And
Emily's sponsored by Amsterdam Billiards, and I know Amsterdam has a couple of really good instructors out of Amsterdam, or they were last I knew of, Tony Robles and Chris Lynch.
And Sean Alaska, what's his last name? Sean Morgan?
Sean Morgan.
Okay, he's a real good player too, and so I'm sure he's had a hand in Emily's game.
He does lessons too?
I think so, yeah. Yep. I know he's the house pro there.
Nice.
Yeah. So there's a lot of real good players. New York has always been a hotbed of good players. The New York area, the tri-state, maybe even like Philly, New Jersey, New York, Connecticut.
A lot of really good promoters up in that area, and there's an opportunity for players to improve their game.
Absolutely, that's where I started, up in the North Jersey.
On the island.
I never hit a ball when I grew up on Long Island. Never saw a pool table.
No kidding.
No, I didn't see one till I went to college. Oh, look at this shot.
Brutal safety. That
Now
was
that's some advanced
mean-spirited.
pool. Yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, this will be a major accomplishment if she hits this ball.
Well, I like Kyoko to hit it, mainly just because of her three cushion
knowledge,
background.
yeah. But still, it's still a tough shot. Anytime you have to travel long distance,
Turning your attention to table 6, I'd like to introduce our competitors for the
Not only
2
she
p.m.
hit the
match.
ball, she almost made it.
With 3 top 10 WPBA
Great shot.
finishes
wow, that was incredible.
from Alberta. Give it up for Kathy
Well,
Metzinger.
you were right, Ray. That three cushion knowledge kicked in.
Sure did. And not only did, yeah, she almost made that ball. It's just-
Wow.
Incorporated,
I know,
6-time
Emily
women's champ on the
thought she had a
Euro
pretty good
Tour,
chance to get
playing
ball in
her
hand.
first WPBA
But meanwhile,
event.
she was
Give it up for
rewarded.
Christina
She still has a
Takacs.
shot. She hit that a little tentatively, and now she has a long, tough, straight one. I don't think she has any angle at all. Maybe just slightly. I think she just got a stick. Well, she had enough angle to slide over. But definitely no pocket in the corner. See, I can tell that Emily has had instruction because she sets up on the shot with her feet together, which is the way you always, you line up with your feet first, and then you separate. And your body, once you line up with your feet, the body will follow. You just fold yourself into the shot.
Well, she's come up a little shy on that one.
Mm-hmm.
And a big break for Kyoko. And Kyoko can come around the 7 ball and have the 7 ball in the bottom left corner.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3 rows. Beautiful shot. Nice speed.
And she held the angle on the good side of the 7 to come up naturally for the 8 ball.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where you going? Where you going?
Yeah, very nice. And from this angle,
Play
the
for the side.
side pocket's looking really good.
Yeah. I like using the sides a lot. They're fairly easy to
Right, on the 9-foots.
on the 9-foot. Yeah, on the bar box, not so
Yeah.
much.
Yeah, play for the corners.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, she stayed
Oh,
above
yeah.
it.
Mm.
All right, personal preference, and
Yeah.
she liked just not even risking the side pockets at all.
Mm-hmm. And she felt real nice.
Yeah. Good stuff, and Kyoko Sone with the lead, 2-1. Next table, Christina Koch playing Kathy Metzinger. It's a good match there. And to our left, Lena Shorsvik playing Brittany Bryant. Jai Lee and Helena Thornfeld beyond that. And then Liz Ford and Billy Billing. And Ashley Burrows on the far end. And Ashley Burrows may be playing Liz Ford, actually. And then Billy Billings, I think, is playing Lori John Hassan.
Yeah, that's the way it appears.
Here we go. Rack number 4.
Good solid break. Well, the bank is blocked, so I think she's going to play a safety. Try to replace the cue ball with the 1 and send the 1 up table. Kyoko was born in Tokyo and lives in Sayatama, Japan. She turned pro in 1993, so she's been playing 25 years. Oh, she needed to get past that, but she's still all right. Still a very, very tough shot. Good shot. Good cover under the 7-8. She'll go well first on this ball. Good hit. However, she left a shot. Emily's looking to see where she needs to be to shoot the 2 ball on the side. I'm wondering if the angle, well, I guess it wasn't as severe as it will. See, that slow rolling again. You know, see, I would have preferred to play at 1 rail, bring the cue ball to the center of the table and shoot the 2 in the opposite corner pocket instead of trying to slow roll it. But, you know, you got to do what you're most comfortable with.
I think, you know, with the advent of the diamond table, players have become more comfortable slow rolling because a lot of times, you know, they're going to get it's going to roll perfect, you know, down the table. But
Right.
Still, though, every once in a while, it's pool tables. We do move them around.
Of course, yeah.
You know, the felt is installed differently. You know, there's variables. There's things that can happen. A piece of chalk on the table, even a piece of lint could cause a ball to roll off when you roll it slow. That's why it's still advised by many top players to not slow roll unless you absolutely have no other choice.
Yeah, Kyoko just slow rolled the ball, but what she did was she hit it low with like a drag shot. And so she could stroke the ball, and then as it approached the cue ball, it reversed on her, and you know, it was like put the brakes on the shot.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, that's a good shot.
and that's the way we used to do it in the old days on the thicker cloth when you wouldn't dare to roll a ball in the old days.
Right. Yeah, just a piece of felt alone might make the ball roll off.
Absolutely, never happened to me.
You were powering them in.
Not after the first time it happened.
Yeah, that's right.
All right, she's tough on this 7 ball. I mean, on the 5 ball. So I think she'll just go up and down. Oh, that's nice. Unfortunately, she didn't pocket the balls, but she opened up the 7 and the 8, making the run out.
Yeah, on the 6, even if it does, if 5 passes the 6, if it passes the 6, it's a very tough shot to get past there.
Mm-hmm.
She has to hit it perfect down the rail to get through that.
Yeah.
Another nice shot here is to bank the 5 out of there to the bottom of the table and go forward and put the cue ball behind the 6.
Mm-hmm.
But she made the 5 ball look pretty easy there. Just drilled it in, and she's coming up short side.
She's a lefty, so this is a fairly easy shot for her.
Yes, pretty severe angle though.
Yeah. Now see, I'm not sure if she was trying to pocket that ball or play safety, but either way, she hit it too softly.
Yeah, it seemed like she wasn't completely committed one way or the other.
Yeah. Yeah, she had a tentative stroke for sure. Well, Kyoko has a chance to pull out to a 3-1 lead here. Okay, she's playing safe. She clipped that ball.
She did a good job getting the cue ball behind the 8, and that was the main feature there.
Right.
Emily will have a kick shot now.
That was a very, very nice shot. Oh, watch the kiss. Oh, boy, that was close. That was a good shot.
Now, if this cue ball's a little off the rail, Kyoko could bank this, but yeah, she does have a kick shot as well. Brittany Bryant currently is trailing Lena Shorsvik 3-1. That's on the next table.
That's it. Thin the ball, go up table. Distance is her friend.
On the table just to our right, we have Kathy Metzinger, Canadian champion, and she's at the table now. We'll try to get an update on that score here as soon as we can. She's playing the young 20-year-old Russian girl.
Yes, Christina just suffered a heartbreak. Went down to the wire.
Yeah.
And was on the hill first. Had Kelly 8-6, I think. And
yeah,
was it Kelly or was it Wee? I think it was Wee. Wee wasn't it?
On the and on the name
Wei.
No, on Christina.
Oh.
You know, I was thinking that it was Christina Koch, and Scott Quimby, the tournament director, said he asked her directly, and she said it was to Koch. So, with the T is not silent.
Right. Yeah, that's what I was told in Derby City. And I asked also. But I wasn't only told by one person who may or may not have been correct.
Right. Well, if she said to Koch, that's probably right.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. But anyway, she just suffered a heartbreak of a loss. Was ahead 8-6, and Wei pulled it out and beat her 9-8. Meanwhile, these two have been in a safety battle in the 6 ball repeatedly, back and forth, back and forth.
Kyoko has a bank shot here on this if she wants to go with this, and I expect her to continue the safety battle here.
Yeah, I do too. It's she doesn't have a big enough lead.
Yeah, and she's very close to the rail, making it tough to maneuver the cue ball.
Mm-hmm. That was a tough shot. Tough shot.
Yeah, I like the instead of trying to hold the 6 ball when you're hit traveling that far, I like just going ahead and banking it towards the corner, maybe playing on the pro side, banking on the pro side a little short, and just short or on at like 1.5 table speed, where it would come back over and then back to the center of the table. You don't really have any risk of it trickling out that way.
Or just fan it underneath the 6 and come and try to get behind the 9.
Yeah,
as a blocker.
that's another good one too. Yes, that's probably the easier shot actually.
I think so. Excellent shot. That should be all she wrote for this match. She's got a good line to get on the 9. Just come down to the end rail and up. Or is she shooting in the corner? No, she's shooting on the side. Yeah, very nice. See, now I would have, in a different way to shoot that ball would have been to just come down to the end rail by the first diamond here and then up. And that way you don't have to baby it again. And she's a little bit tough on this 9 because she tried to hold it. But I think she'll be all right. Very nice. All right, ties it up.
Yeah, great job.
Emily Duddy was born in Burbank, California. However, she lives in New York City, New York. She's been a pro since 2010. Her nickname is the Billiard Bombshell. And she is sponsored by Amsterdam Billiard Club in New York City, Kamui, and Gary Borge Dental. Okay, preparing to break. Okay, she's got a good look at the 2. 3 is gone, so she'll be playing position on the 4. Okay, she chose to leave a long, straight shot on the 4. All right, she failed to pocket the ball. There's a thin cut on the 4 ball, which means the cue ball is going to travel. Hopefully she'll be able to keep the cue ball on the right side of the table. All right, she chose to play safe, I think because she felt she couldn't keep the ball on that side of the table. Emily may have the right edge of the cue ball, of the object ball. And just fan it. Oh, she wasn't fanning anything. She was swinging. Unfortunately, it didn't pay off. She's going to cut this ball into the side and slide over to the side rail and out for the 5. Okay, she's just going to go one rail and out for play the 6 in the same side that she shot the 4 in. Nice. Oh, she might go forward and she ended up shooting in the corner, and that's fine too. She's in good shape now. Pretty much connect the dots from here. Just pull back a little bit for the 7 in the corner. Pull back a little bit for the 8 in the side. Very nice. And now just drop down for the 9 in the opposite corner. Kyoko has been working with a good friend of mine, Canadian pro Paul Potier, since 1997. A great player, many-time Canadian champion. She's spinning around. That's nice, nice, nice. And she plays with an Adam Japan cue, Musashi by Adam Japan. Very nice. Okay, she ties it up at 3. Over the course of her, she's turned pro in 1993, so over the course of her 26-year career, she's amassed quite a resume herself. She was the number 1 player on the Japanese Pro Tour in 01, 03, 04, 2012, and 2017. In 2015, she won the Kanto Open. 2015, she also won the Japan Open. 2014, the Hoko Riku Open. 2013, the Kansai Open. 2010, WPBA San Diego Classic. 1998 Japan Open, and the 2000 World Championships, 3rd place. Good break. One is setting up for a makeable shot, however, the 2 tied up. I think she's got a good line, though, to pocket the 1 and break out the 2. All right, I think, well, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if she's going to shoot this or stick this. I think she's going to shoot it. Looks like she's cueing center ball. Difficult shot with the bridge. She can't even place the bridge on the table for stability. That was a tough shot. Emily comes to the table to take a peek at the 1-5. It's off angle. I try to come around, bury the cue ball underneath this wall of balls. Very nice. We may see her pull out her jump cue. Okay, she's going to kick. Oh boy, she feathered it. Oh, and broke those balls out. Well, that was a good roll for Emily. Of course, this opening shot is not easy. She's elevated over the 4, and there's a lot of table on the way back for the 2. Good shot. Okay, coming around. Looks like it's going to slow down perfectly. Very nice. Couldn't ask for much better than that. Great shot. Now she's looking to see whether she wants to follow it forward and shoot the 3 down here in the lower right corner, or if she wants to just slide over and shoot both the 2 and the 3 in the same pocket. She wanted to slide over a little bit more, but she's still okay. She's going to have to go up table. No, I'm sorry, this is the 4 down here, so she's good. Just stay in the same general area. And then get back up table for the 5. She undercut it, but she had a good pocket speed, soft. Now I think she'll just drag it up the side rail, out to the rail, and drag it up table. Uh-oh, watch out, watch out. She's playing position for the 7 on the side. Just one railing out. Looks like she's pretty straight in on the ball. Yeah, apparently she is. She's looking to see where she wants to be for the 8, to shoot it down the corner. I believe she'll shoot the 8 and the 9. Both the 8 and the 9 in the same pocket. Just stun over for the 9. Stun over and down. Just like that. Very nice. Okay, he gains the lead. 4-3. Lena Korsvik just extended her lead over Brittany Bryant, 5-1. Brittany is taking a break. Helena Tornfeld is in a battle with Jia Lee. Jia Lee has Helena 4-0. She had a great match against Monica Webb earlier today. She played very well. All right, it's on the board. 4-1, Jai Lee. Okay, Emily's got a good opening shot on the 1. Bring it back for the 2. Just hit this with a stop stroke. Slide over to the right a little bit. Nice. Go either 1 or 2 rails for position on the 5. In the same corner. And she'll slide over to the side rail and out so that she has an angle to get on the 8. Maybe even just roll into the rail and out. Just like that. Very nice. Okay, now just bring it back. Just a draw. Not even you don't even really have to draw it. Just a low ball, and the cue ball will come back. You don't really have to draw this to get it out. That's it, just like that. And I think we're going to see the. Well, she has a choice. You can either baby the ball and shoot the 9 in the opposite corner, or I would prefer to go. I don't like babying them. I would have gone back over and shot them both in the same pocket. But, like I say, the Simonis and the diamond table combination makes hitting balls softly a much easier proposition. Okay, she's taking a 2-game lead here. 5-3. Well, Kyoko knows she needs to win this game. It's a huge difference between 6-3 and 5-4. It's a big game. Nice break. Corner ball. I think it's an illegal break. She only got 1 ball below the head string. Pocketed 1 and 1 ball below. Emily's going to pass it back to her. It's kind of funny the way the balls all seem to line up, almost looking like a drill. She's going to push out to the middle of the end rail. Emily's taking a look at the shot. It's coming back down. Welcome back, Ray.
Hey, Mayor. Looks like Kyoko has a view of the one ball, and it might even go in the side pocket. But the cue ball's going to be tracking in a tough way.
Yeah, it'll be tracking back to the corner where she is. I don't know if I'd shoot it. She's trying to park her underneath that 5 there.
I don't think she got her.
No, that's fatal. This can be fatal.
Yeah, it looks like the one goes right in the side.
Or straight in the corner
Or
and
straight.
stop for the, yeah.
Oh, yeah? Looks like the straight in the side, straight in the corner, might leave her on the rail. Oh, she did a great job. Look at that.
Yeah, she held it, let the table hit the ball soft enough so the table would take it, pocket would take it.
As you can see from this angle, the 3 looks really tough going past the 4.
Yeah, I don't think she has a full pocket. I think she has to draw it back and shoot the 3 in the other. Oh. Yeah. Well, she handed it back to Kyoko, but unfortunately, Kyoko is kicking. I think she's going to try to come underneath this and kick it up table and leave the cue ball down here.
She may even have her partially hooked in the 7 ball.
Yeah, hard to tell. Apparently not. Well, he's looking to see if that 3 passes the 4.
Yeah. That looks tough, too.
Yeah.
Maybe just tough to tell from here, but
Well, she's cueing high, so that means she's going to go to the rail, come around, and get trapped.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, brutal. Well, on the next table, Lena Shorsvik is leading Brittany Bryant 5-1 currently. That's going to be ball in hand for Emily Duddy.
Kyoko.
Oh, Kyoko, yes. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Kyoko's got to love it because she's gotten a couple of bad rolls, and Emily's played well
Right,
behind them
right.
and pulled out ahead. So this is a chance. They're laying nice, and it's a chance for her to close that gap. She does not want it to become 6-3.
5-4 sounds much better
Absolutely.
if you're Kyoko.
Mm-hmm. These are laying pretty nice. She doesn't have to move the cue ball. It's pretty much small movement of the cue ball. Stop, 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 stop.
Can't tell if the 7 passes the 8 in the side, the right side or not.
I think it does. Not positive, but it appears to. But it is close. She's just going to go up one rail underneath the 9, just like that. Just make sure you don't get jacked up. And I think she did.
That's exactly what she did.
Yep.
It's amazing, you know. There's like a, you know, maybe a 3-inch spot that you're elevated,
Yeah.
and anywhere but that 3-inch spot is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah.
And it's amazing how often, you know, we go to that spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if maybe our mind is thinking that's about that spot,
Mm-hmm.
and then it just naturally draws us to it. I don't know. It's a phenomenon.
Well, years ago, when I had my pool room, I was lucky enough to have all of the good players come in at one time or another. And Grady Matthews, we talked about that. And he said when you go to the last rail that you're going to hit, he says, don't play to come off it unless you have to. If you just play to hit it, he says, because then just the natural momentum into the rail will carry you off the rail nicely. So don't try to play the speed to the exact spot you want. Let the table do it for you, that last bump. And it seems to be holding true better on the diamond tables than it did on the gold crowns, because the diamond rails are so live. They're so responsive. I'll fool with it when I get home. My friend down there, Colonel Billy Miller, has a diamond,
Well, yeah,
and I'm going to have my gold crown set up in about a month, and so
nice.
we'll have the opportunity to play on both tables.
Well, Kyoko fell a little funny on the 8 ball. She's recovered to a better spot, but she's still not, you know, it's not a hanger here on this 9
Yeah,
ball.
sure, she didn't want to be here, 50-yard line. Here you just got to bear down, make the ball, and don't scratch in the side. Very nice. Beautiful shot. 5-4.
All right, rack 10 coming up. Emily Duddy's break. Next table, Brittany Bryant getting another one on the board. It's 5-2 now with Lena Shorsvik leading. Got Helena Tornfeld and Jia Lee. Jia Lee is leading Helena currently 4-2.
Yeah, she had her 4-0.
No kidding.
Yes. So Helena's been clawing her way back.
I'll tell you, Jia Lee is she's another one from the New York City area that is really works so hard on her game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she's a very serious player. And
Yeah, the first time I saw her was in New Iberia a few months ago. Well, actually, it was almost a year ago now.
right,
Well, last June, end of June. And I had obviously heard of her because she plays on the regional tours up in that area.
mm-hmm.
But I had never seen her play. And I have to tell you, I love her game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, very solid game.
I think she came in third. In fact, I'm positive she came in third.
Yeah, I'm sure
She was
did.
devastated that she didn't get in the finals. I think Vivian was lucky to beat her. I think it went down to the wire.
Yeah, it did. Emily Duddy with a nice shot, and she's fallen with just enough angle on the 4 ball to make it really easy to come back over for the 5. And she's carefully selecting the angle she wants to go on this 5 ball. Well, I was thinking she was going to play it more to the right side of the line.
Yeah,
And she's on the left side. I'd say she's on the wrong side here. Because,
I was just going to say that. It looks like to me she's got a tangle with the 8. And,
yeah, you don't want to do that.
and you don't want to do that. And you don't really want to draw it back because that makes your... I think that's what she's going to do, though, because you can take the worst of it on the 6. Yeah, see, she just turned a fairly routine run out into semi-tough.
Right. If she had been just, I mean, even straight in on the 5 ball, or a little on the right side of it as we're looking at the table,
Absolutely.
it would have been so easy to get back on the 6 ball, without any effort. And with top, she wouldn't have had to draw it. So,
see?
Positional error.
Yep. It was an unforced error for sure, giving Kyoko a chance at the table.
Yeah, nice opportunity here. It's a cut shot available for the corner pocket.
Chance to tie the match. Beautiful shot. What a shot. Very nice.
Yep, great position, and the 9 ball sitting right there nicely. And this will tie it up, Mayor.
Absolutely, yeah. Race to 4 from here if she gets out. I think if Emily does lose this match, you could look back on this game as the turning point in the match, because she was supposed to get out there and she failed.
Yep.
Well, new life for Kyoko Sone.
And tied up action, 5 apiece. As Mary said, it's a race to 4 from here, and Kyoko is breaking first.
And you know, this is where experience comes into play. Kyoko has been playing for 25 years, and she's been working with Paul Potier.
Oh, yeah?
Since 1997. So, the last 20 years or so, he goes back and forth to Japan quite a bit.
Wow.
And she travels over to Canada quite a bit. And I can see a lot of Paul in her game.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Coming out of the corner, 2 rails, on that side pocket shot where she had the 8 ball on the side and then drew it down to the end rail and spun out for the 9. A lot of little things like that I see in her. That drag shot she showed before. Most of the girls don't play that. And that's, I see a lot of Paul in her game. To his credit and hers.
Rack 11, here we go. Brittany Bryant getting the applause there. Going to 3-5-3 now, trailing Lena, and Brittany's going to be breaking too.
Yeah, she's clawing her way back too.
Yeah, she
is. Meanwhile, Kyoko broke, and she's got a good shot on the 1 to get started with.
Well,
she's got to make sure she doesn't tangle with that 7 though.
Yeah, the 3 is a little bit in the way. It looks like she's going to have to really spin this cue ball to get this 1 down.
Yeah, maybe it is tight. Maybe she just does. Hits it full in the face, draws back a little bit, and parks her behind the 3.
Well, it looks like
or banking at 1 rail.
Spin it in there, maybe.
Yeah, can't really tell. I think she's going to go for it. Yeah. And she didn't even want to fool with that 7 ball. She drew it straight across, and nice result. Good angle to get over to the other side of the table. Or maybe just nip it and hold it for the 4 on the side.
Brittany Bryant set to break on the next table. Kyoko giving her the right of way.
I think she's just going to nip this one. Just slide over. Just like that. Beautiful shot.
What a nice touch.
Mm-hmm. See, that's Paul. I can see Paul.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, nice touch right there. Well,
Mm-hmm.
the student has become the teacher.
Yeah, well, like I say, it's a good reflection on him and a good reflection on her because she was able to learn these things from him. You know,
And she's doing it.
and doing it under pressure. It's more than you can hope for as a teacher. Just to have your students shine. And Paul is still competing. He's goes over to Japan quite often.
Oh, yeah?
Absolutely.
Nice.
Finishes high. And she's going to come back off the side rail and over to the other side of the table. Down for the 7. Uh-oh. Oh, beautiful. It's going to drift right in there. Look at that. Very
Perfect,
nice. Boy, it
perfect.
looked like it didn't have enough to get there. And what a shot. Yeah, Paul and Gerda and Allison and Mike Massey used to do a teaching seminar they called Pool in Paradise in the late 90s. And they would go to an island and the students would fly in and it would be like a learning vacation. They did one at Disney World in Orlando.
Yeah,
Did one up in Vancouver in the summer.
that's a great idea.
And yeah, for several years that was a very impressive instructional school. Well, she kind of landed on the, she did land on the 50-yard line.
Yeah, it's not quite the 50. It seemed like she could, let's take a look from the side view, but I think she could pocket this in the bottom corner there. But it really is the 50-yard line.
I think she's got to go for the side and drag it.
Yeah, looking at it from the side view, I agree with you even more.
If she shoots in the corner, she's got to go around the table. 1, 2, 3 rails. And maybe that's what she's going to do.
Maybe she can just put a nice touch on this in the side pocket.
Oh, boy, it's tough though. Yeah, it was tough.
Front row.
Well, let's see what Emily's going to get.
Ooh.
Well,
Wow.
she's going to be close to her work, that's for sure.
Yeah.
And as anybody that plays pool knows, when the cue ball's right on top of the object ball on a steep cut, it's very difficult to see the angle. She's going to take her time with this. She's fielding a little bit of pressure because she
Tied
had a
up
couple
now.
of game lead, and
Yeah.
now Kyoko came back and tied up the match.
All right, Emily Duddy getting out, and 6-5 now.
Yeah, she made a great shot. Little info on Emily. She was the 2010 WPBA Rookie of the Year, quite an honor. And she was the 29 BHCA National Team Champion, represented the USA in 5 World Championships, and was one of the stars on the only major network pool reality show, The Hustlers.
Yeah. Yeah, I watched it one time. Didn't really much care for it myself. But it was the only reality show. It's hard to make a reality show about pool because it's hard, you just can't act the way things actually happen. It's just
And yeah, the pool world is more of a spontaneous.
Yeah. I mean, because it's too easy for everyone to pick everything apart as being fake.
Yeah.
It's just really tough to take, and no one's ever done it successfully.
No.
It's really tough. It's a tough one to do. You'd almost have to have candid cameras to do it, and then that wouldn't be acceptable.
Yeah, or you have to have a storyline with just one or two main characters, like the hustler and like the Color of Money.
Right.
And build the story around those two people rather than an ensemble.
Right. That might have a chance. Exactly.
Right, and that's why they succeeded. And then you had the great director Martin Scorsese, who was fabulous anyway. Look at that. Oh boy.
Brutal.
That was gold.
All right, Emily Duddy now with a chance to go up by 2.
Oh boy. The worm is turned again.
Yeah, ball in hand and only 5 balls left. No chance she's going for this 9 ball.
I think she's looking to, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe she is. Does the 8 go in the corner? Maybe that's why she's shooting the combination. The 8 doesn't have a pocket down here.
Well, it's gonna.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
Well, she didn't let it roll off either.
She's not scared of a combo.
No. All right, 7-5, Emily.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good stuff.
Yeah. Now, if Kyoko loses this match, she's going to look at that shot, kicking in that 3 ball, and scratching as the turnaround. The big swing. Kyoko is sponsored by Adam Japan, Zahn Tips, Coco Carrata Supplement, Cespa Pool Room, Linea Q Case Company. Okay, playing catch up here. Looking for a good solid break. Got a nice bump from the 4. However, it looks like the 7 may have gotten in her game. Let's take a peek. I think she's okay. I think she's all right. I think she's probably just going to roll this in and stay in the same general vicinity for the 2 ball. 3 is nearby. Don't hook yourself behind that 3. I think she did. She may see an edge, but she does not look happy. She might even have to kick. Yeah, she's kicking. Unforced error there. Well, she tried to kick it in the side. Another break for Emily. I think she'll shoot the 2 and the 3 in the same pocket. Just let the cue ball get away from her a little bit there. If she had that much angle that she tried to hold it, she probably would have been better off stunning it to the side rail and out. Okay, safety allowed. Try to tuck underneath that 9 ball. She might be able to see a little piece of it. Yeah, I don't think so. I think she's going to have to come behind it. The good thing about kicking this from behind is you've got to send the, if you hit it pretty full, you're going to send it up table and leave the cue ball down there. And the 4 is going to stay up table. So even if you do leave a shot on the 3, you're going to have to move the cue ball a long distance to get back down there. Well, it's possible to thin this in and go 1 rail between the 9 and the 8 and get back up there for the 4. It's possible she might also play safe here. Try to put the cue ball behind the 8. I think that's what she's going to do. No, she went for it. She went for it. And again, got a good roll. Travel. You can pocket it rail first and travel a long distance. Go to the end rail. Try not to get involved with the 5. Try to come underneath it. Uh-oh. Ooh, she got a roll. She corner hooked her. Well, that's the first break she's gotten lately. Okay, ball in hand for Kyoko. I think she's going to shoot the 3 up table and just follow it right down for the 4 in the opposite corner. It's the easiest way to get there. Just got a nice angle on the 4 to get to the 5. No, she doesn't want to be there. She might have to draw it all the way back and shoot the 7 in the opposite side. Okay, she managed to draw it back to the in rail for the 7 ball. Shooting the 7 up table, I think. Just stick it. Great shot. All right, good recovery. Good recovery.
That was a nice shot.
Yes, it was.
Nice little angle here. She is giving the right away right now to Christina.
It's a close match with Kathy Metzinger and Christina.
Congratulations goes out to Lori John Hassan on table number 2 for her victory over Billy Billing. Keep that round of applause going for Billy Billing as she is eliminated from the tournament, taking a $1,200 prize with her out the door.
All right, she's on the rail. It's always a little bit tougher when you're on the rail. Big game here. Hit it good. Now, what's the matter with Lena getting in the way when she's shooting the 9 ball? That's all right, good job. $76. All right. Emily to break. Looking to get on the hill. All right, she pocketed a ball. She'll play safety here, or push. Looks like she's going off the left edge. Oh, she missed it, I think.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I didn't see it move.
Yeah, nice. I didn't see it wiggle.
Yeah, ball in hand.
All right, big break for Kyoko. Well, it was good separation between all the balls. They all have a pocket, or at least one pocket. I think if she gets in line on the 2 ball to get to the 4, it'll set her on the path to running the rack. Don't overhit it. She came up a diamond or so higher than she wanted to, making the shot a lot tougher. Good recovery. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, back in line. Okay, drawing back for shape on the 6. Nice. And the same thing on this one. Just draw back a little. So you have a nice angle to come back for the 8 in the side, or to be able to slide over on rail and shoot it up the corner. That's good. It's a matter of personal preference here, whether she wants to drag back from the side or go across for the corner. I like dragging back for the side. Very nice. It's much easier to control the cue ball. Now she'll just slip down, shoot the 9 in the opposite corner. Very nice. All right. And the game goes to Kyoko. Tying it up at 7. A race to 2.
Pair of 7s.
Yes.
Well, this is day 3 for my first visit to the Soaring Eagle Casino and Resort, and I gotta say, I really like it here. It's a really nice, has a nice feeling. You know, it's a very comfortable atmosphere.
I like it also. I've never been here before. The only complaint I have is that it's a hike. It's a long hike to everywhere.
Yeah, it is. It's really close. It's not quite as much of a hike as Derby.
Yeah, but
it's
Derby
close.
has the moving escalator.
That's true.
And the shuttle.
That's true.
Here, there is no shuttle.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's just you just gotta hike it. Just put your head down and get after it.
Yeah, that's right.
But it is a beautiful facility.
And Mary, a lot of people aren't aware too that you do have an issue with one foot. It makes it a little tough to walk long distances.
Yeah, it's tough. Hey, but at least I'm still walking.
That's right. That's right.
It might take me longer, but I get there.
That's right. And we're glad for it.
Me too. Me too.
All right, rack 15. Here we go.
Chance to go ahead. Get on the hill first.
Yeah, big game right here.
Oh, she's got a really nice break. I mean, she hits that one ball square. And
she'd made a ball, and she's got 3 balls past the head string there.
Mm-hmm.
So Kyoko will have a shot at the 1 ball, and she can just come straight back down the table for the 2, which is laying on the bottom rail here.
And this is another one of those racks. You know, the one's on one end of the table, the 2's on the other. You got to go back up for the 3, down here for the 4, over to the side. It's a lot of work in this rack. That's a beautiful shot. What a nice shot.
Yeah. not completely sewed up. Emily will have a chance to hit this one ball a couple of different ways, but pretty good safety though. All right, here she goes. She's going to kick 2 rails. Nice hit. It's not gonna work out though. It looks like Kyoko is going to have a shot at the 1 in a corner pocket. Kyoko waiting for Christina Takash on the next table.
Congratulations goes out to Liz the Blizzard Cole on table number 1 for defeating Ashley Burrows and advancing. Keep that round of applause going for Ashley Burrows of Brooklyn, New York. Her tournament is completed, taking $1,200 with her.
All right, Mary and I had to step away for a quick second there, and Kyoko Sone on the hill first, 8-7. And Mary Kennison back with us as well. Welcome back, Mary.
Thank you. Thank you. Boy, when I left, Kyoko was down 7-5.
No kidding?
Yeah.
Wow.
Actually, when I left, it was 7-7, but she had come back from 7-5.
Right.
So she's gotten to the hill first.
Another good tight match. You know, the matches are heating up here as we get closer to the finals, which will be tomorrow at 5 p.m. Will be the
That's what they're
finals.
scheduled for, yeah. Well, Emily can see the full ball, but she cannot make it.
She
So
can,
I think,
she can bank it, though.
Yeah, I was just going to say, just stick it up. Yeah, see, she's... this is where the experience and the seasoning comes in.
Yeah.
She's rattled.
She needed to take a little bit more time and pay a little more attention to the accuracy on that bank.
Right.
She was a little haphazard in hitting it, and it cost her because it came back and kissed the cue ball.
Yeah. Unfortunately, she got away with it and left Kyoko hooked. She's going for the shorty.
Only mildly hooked here, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Yeah, it's about a half ball hook, looks like to me. The good thing about this is if she does pocket the ball, she will be in line and in position for the 4. Okay, valiant effort. Left Emily tough. Thin slice down the rail. All right, good hit. Uh-oh, watch out, watch out, watch out. She may have gotten there. It's close. I think she's another inch. She would have been hooked. I think she's good, but now she's going to slide over and stay away from that 6. Okay, don't get elevated. She might be okay. Can't tell if she's elevated or not. Okay, she can cue on the left side of favoring the left side of the ball. Okay, luckily she didn't really have much to do with the cue ball. And I think she's just going to slide over to the round, back out for the 7. All right, 50-yard line. She's kind of stuck between the corners. Tough shot either way. A little bit easier cutting it to the left. Make sure you don't scratch in the side pocket.
You know, rising to the occasion in these situations, Mary, this is what separates
Oh, that-
And even if you don't rise, it doesn't mean that you're not a champion. It just means that maybe you didn't get there this time.
Or maybe it's just a matter of time.
Or
You know?
yeah, that's right. But these
Yeah.
are some tough situations. Wow.
Yep. And that's liable to cost her the match. And this is where, like I was talking about before with Kyoko, she's got the 25 years experience under her belt. She's seasoned. She's been here before, clawing back from the dead and fighting to the finish. She's tournament tough.
Yeah. Well, she's got a fantastic opportunity here. Again, really close to the corner pocket. These rails can act funny, and she played it well.
Oh, beautiful shot. Beautiful shot. Now I think she just slides, draw a slide up the table, shoots the 9 in the lower right-hand corner. Okay, she chose to go one rail to the other side. Like I say, player preference, and how nice to have a straight-in 9 ball for your match-winning shot. Good job.
She gets it. Kyoko Sone with the win, 9-7. All right, we're going to get that one saved, folks, and be right back in about 9 minutes for our 4 o'clock winner's side match with Janet Atwell and Jennifer Beretta. Don't go far. I'm your host, Ray Hansen with Pool Action TV. On behalf of myself and Mary Keniston, we'll be right back, folks.